Now you may be wondering yourself, what the fuck are you wearing, Peter? You look like a nerd! No, I don't look like a nerd. I'm just wearing my reading glasses. So. But anyway, I just felt like wearing them today because I need to read. But it is what it is. But anyway, welcome to the video, everybody. It's me, the nerd himself. No, I don't look like Francis Jacob, well, what's that guy's name from FSW? I can't think of his name. Francis Kip Stevens, I think his name is. But anyway, he used to look like that, but it is what it is. But anyway, welcome to the video, everybody. It is I, the nerd, Peter... Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, it is I, Peter Joseph, here for a Tuesday afternoon video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there in hell, otherwise known as the description marks below on this channel, and my other channels, which are down there in the description marks below. Show your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish. But don't leave stupid comments, because you're going to get treated like a nerd, and you're going to get a big old atomic wedgie. All that good stuff. So, see what happens with that, and we'll move on from there. But in any case, make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below, leave a comment if you wish on this video and my past videos, or any one of my new videos that come your way. But be respectful, don't act like a schmuck, because if you do, well, you look like a schmuck, and act like a schmuck, then you're a schmuck, pretty much. But you're gonna get blocked, you're out of here, and that's pretty much it. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Show your love and support on that, but you gotta be real there too, because you'll get blocked there too. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that goddamn bell, turn on all notifications, so you don't miss the next video, because you miss anything, well, you're SOL, you know what that means. And you're also a nerd! And that's pretty much it. So, once again, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. Hit that bell for more. That's it. Alright, like I said, I'm wearing the glasses because it's my reading glasses, because I went for an eye exam last week, and I can, when I take them off, I'll take them off for now. Well, I'll take them off for the video, per se, but anyway, I take them off, it's good. But when I can look at everything clear. But when I put up my phone, like the one like this, extreme close-up time. Watch what happens. Well, you can't see it, but if you were me, you could see it. But I go like this to my glasses, right? I have to open my eyes up a little bit, and it's a little blurry. But when I put the glasses down, it is perfect vision. So I'm just using these for reading purposes, but when I'm watching TV or doing anything, hanging out with the missus, whatever, pretty much will not only be using them just to read off my phone. And that's pretty much it. I don't really need this to let me put it back. I don't need it right now. I mean, I just wanted to wear it because I thought it looked cool. It's like, Peter Gilmore wearing glasses? What? He looks like a nerd! But, I may look like a nerd, but I fuck like a nerd too. And oh baby, Rosa was in love. But this is what it is. But I'm only using these for reading purposes only, so I'm going to take them off right now. They're like magnified glasses. Not magnifying glasses, but they're just reading glasses which make what I'm trying to read, like the fine fucking print, like you can't barely see it, much better, and it gives me more, like, perfect, like 20, not 20, well, I guess I think 20/20 is the highest you can go, I think, but, anyway, makes reading much easier, but I have to do it, like, like that. Because if I go in different directions, it's hard to look at. So I don't know why it does that. I might have to go back to the eye doctor and well, the guy that gave me the glasses and say, I can see perfectly. It's fine. But when I go, when I make it, I turn my head a little bit, and I doing it to watch TV, it's blurry. He says, well, why are you putting it on? Why do you put it on when you're watching TV? You only should do it when you're reading. I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but I'm just letting you know. Well, there's nothing wrong with my peripheral vision when I take it off. I can see everything, but it's just for reading purposes. So when I need to read like a contract or some shit like that, not anything off the computer. I mean, when I'll put it on again, but when I put it on to read the computer, pretty much the same thing. I'm reading off my phone, but it's a little blurry, a little bit, not too much, but. So I'm only using these for now. I'm not gonna wear them all the time. Probably never wear. I'm only wearing them a little bit. So I really don't have to go back to the eye doctor yet, unless my vision gets really fucked up. I need like glasses all the time. But that's gonna be a problem because if I might have to get like eye wash or like Visine or something like that. Get the red out. You know what I mean? So this is a bitch to get in. So, but I got them just for reading purposes. So if I look like a schmuck, well, not a schmuck. If I look like a nerd, where am I gonna put these so I don't break these? Okay, I'm gonna put them right here. Easy. All right. So yeah, so I'm only using them for certain times when I need to use reading glasses, just for reading purposes. But everything else I can see. My peripheral vision is okay. But sometimes when I put my hand over my eye, because I had to do it at an exam for work. It was a little tough, but I still got through it. Wasn't great, But so the vision is a little bit, not my peripheral vision. No, I have to look up and down, But just my normal, I'm near and far-sighted vision is a little bit fucked up. And maybe it's because, maybe I'm getting diabetes, but, I don't think so. I don't think it's because of that, but, I don't see my medical doctor for another month, so about a month from now, so, I'll let her know I'm on the reading glasses and see what she recommends, if I should just keep the glasses, should I go back for another exam, and maybe get some Visine or some type of eye wash, just to clear my eyes, so I won't need to use the reading glasses at all. I can just throw them out, or just keep them just in case. Maybe give it to Rosa. I don't know, but she has her own glasses. But blah 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 blah. But yeah. So if I look funny, I don't give a shit. I still look hot for you ladies. I know the ladies are getting wet in their panties, but I look good with or without the glasses, ladies. So, it's proof of fact. But just wanted to show it off. That's it. And if I get hate or I get laughed at, like, all the pictures get put up on YouTube, I'm like, I don't care. I personally don't care, because I look way better with glasses and without glasses, and clothes on and off than you do. So, it is what it is, so. You think all the ladies want me, only Rosa can have me, but it is what it is. That's pretty much it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this steamy, hot, humid Tuesday afternoon, getting close, it's near the late afternoon, 6:23 at night right now, or the afternoon, whatever it may be. It is steaming hot right now. It is 84 degrees with the humidity, and it feels like 90. Oy. And this week's going to be tomorrow, Thursday, Friday is probably going to be the hottest day of the year so far. 89, 91 degrees, and it's going to feel like 100. It's going to feel like what Florida is right now, or even in Arizona with the humidity. Arizona has no humidity at all. It's like 120 in the shade, in parts unknown Arizona. or Death Valley, where The Undertaker used to live. Even though he's billed from Death Valley. He lives in Texas now, but... No wonder they call it Death Valley, because it's like 120 in the shade. No humidity at all. You're basically an egg, basically. You just stand there, you're like an egg, you're cooking. You know what I mean? But, I mean, it is what it is, so. So just, I hope you drink. I gotta get my drink. I should have got my drink beforehand, but I'm gonna get it right now. Pays to have a drink once in a while, you know what I mean? So, good old Pepsi as always. Like I gotta go out and get more on the weekend. But anyway, I hope everybody's in the East Coast or wherever you may be, and it's hot. I hope you have a cold beverage with some ice. Maybe you don't have to have Pepsi per se. You can have nice ice water. You know, whatever you got. Nice old cold beer. Some wine. You know, whatever you got. And I hope you're having a great day. And if you're not having a great day, well, that's too fucking bad for you. Hope you have a better tomorrow. And if not, well, it is what it is. But hopefully everybody's having a great Tuesday. You know, the morning I was a wreck, but now that I had a full rest when I came home because I took the day off because I had to go to I had to go to a doctor. I had to go to the doctor. I should take that back. I had to go to my psychiatrist today and get my refill pills because I'm wacky. But no, I'm kidding. I had to because I have depression and I have anxieties. So I had to get my refill. So, that didn't take that long. It took like 15-20 minutes. Then I had to go to physical therapy because I have to go because my back is shattered. So, I got that. And tomorrow is a federal holiday, so I don't really have to do anything tomorrow. Also, off work tomorrow. And it happens, you gotta do what you gotta do. But go back Thursday, and then Friday I have a half day. Because I got physical therapy. Then I gotta go to another doctor appointment. So I'm doctored up this week. It's just crazy. But pretty much after Friday, I'm pretty much wide open like Rebby Sky's legs at a 24/7 7-Eleven. That's what it is. I am wide open. So pretty much from now until right near the end of July, I don't have many doctor appointments. I don't have very much to do. July 4th weekend's coming, got a nice 5-day weekend. Gonna be shooting off fireworks, maybe having some barbecues with my friends. Good stuff, maybe going to a baseball game, who knows. Well, I gotta watch Money in the Bank, and I gotta watch, Heat Wave the next day, so that's gonna be a big weekend for all you people that love July 4th. And tomorrow is the last day of spring. Because summer begins, I think it's Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon. So summer officially will begin in about a day and a half from now. Maybe 2 days from now, actually. But we got that. So the summer is here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be a red hot summer. In more ways than one. Might have some some tropical storms are forming around the Texas area. Don't really care about that, just as long as it doesn't come up here. Well, if it does, it's just remnants. I'm like, rain, don't care. But there is one right around Bermuda that might kind of clip the East Coast, like Georgia and the Carolinas, and then by the time it comes up here, it'll be nothing maybe. But then again, could hug the coast. Maybe strengthen into a hurricane. I hope not. But as long as it stays away from like Florida and the East Coast, then I'm happy. But it is hurricane season, so really it kind of ramps up between now and I think September is like the peak. So got a long way to go for hurricane season, my friends. Especially if you live in the East Coast areas. And you got to worry about Puerto Rico. You got to worry about the Lesser Antilles and Jamaica, Dominican Republic, the Bahamas area, those islands. So, hopefully nothing coming between July and September, but we'll see. We shall see. We're almost at the end of June, so we're 12 days away from the end of June. A week and a half away, my friends. We're a week and a half away. And then we start July, and then the red hot dog days of August are going to be here, and then before you blink, Labor Day weekend is going to be here. And then that's the unofficial end of summer. So enjoy it while you can. Get out, go to the beach, have fun. Go on vacations, do whatever you gotta do, but be safe. And if you're just going on vacation, you're just going away just for the sake of going away. At least you try to have fun. Just don't go away just for go away. I wasted $500 to go to Florida. What the fuck? You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to Florida, but I'm going away for a week near the end of July, and I won't be back until pretty much right near the end of July. So it's like the last week of July going into the last Sunday of July. The last two Sundays of July, I will not be around. So that Sunday, that whole week, and then I'll be back late Sunday night to do Death Before Dishonor. Anything else, I'm gonna be, I'll just do like a small review on Twitter, just write it up, and that's it. I'm not gonna do videos for pretty much that whole week up until the 28th at night. So I would be back in the mid-afternoon, then I'm going to take a nice nap, because I'll be jet-lagged and everything, and probably that late night, I would do my Death Before Dishonor review over on my Peter Joseph channel, and then, we'll be watching Raw, SmackDown, NXT that whole week, so I won't miss much, but I'll miss you. Not some of you, but, my good friends, my circle of friends, and you ladies out there. Because you know you love me. You can't get enough of me. But it is what it is. Alright! But, like I said, hope you're having a great Tuesday, and I hope you have a great week. As we start the first weekend of summer. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Tuesday afternoon, June the 18th, 2024, right here on the Kill with Demons channel. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph. I am a content creator and nerd. No, I'm a content creator talk about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, or anything I feel like talking about. And if you like it, great. You don't, get out. Simple as that. Simple as that. And like I said, if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab that cold one, and enjoy the show. And if not, go on somebody else's channel and bug them. And it is what it is. Alright, we got NXT coming up in about a little under an hour and a half from now. Should be a great show. As, we're coming off of what happened last week with some exciting things that came last week with Jordan Grace taking at NXT Battlegrounds. So it was like the post aftermath, the week after. So we got that. We got a 25-man battle royal tonight to see who faces Trick Whitney for the NXT World Title at Heatwave coming up in about 2 weeks. So we'll see what happens to that, and there may be some surprises tonight for a certain impactful company. For a company that likes to make an impact. Who? Don't know. I'm hoping we get, say his name, and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I hope he shows up tonight. I mean, come on, Hunter. Hunter, Shawn Michaels, give us what we want. That's some guys from the Impact Zone. It's right there. And, we're going to see what happens to that. And, there may be some surprises tonight for a certain impactful company. For a company that likes to make an impact. Who? Don't know. I'm hoping we get, say his name, and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I hope he shows up tonight. I mean, come on, Hunter. Hunter, Shawn Michaels, give us what we want. That's some Give me some guy. Give me like Joe Hendry. Give me Moose. I don't think he's gonna show up, but I mean, I love Moose. Hey, maybe the Hardys might show up in NXT. I mean, Jeff Hardy's pretty much signed to TNA / soon, they have that partnership with WWE. So even the NWA want to sign him. So, go fuck yourself, Tony Khan. Pretty much. Another guy that could come from TNA, maybe Frankie Kazarian back. Oh, no, he wasn't in WWE ever, but you could have someone like Frankie Kazarian. I don't know about Eric Young, because I think he had a really bad time in NXT, even though he was with Sanity, and then they got broken up, and it was just like garbage when they brought him up to the main roster. So I doubt we'll see Eric Young. Who else could we see from TNA? Well, we won't see Flop Dollar, I know that. I doubt we'll see Flop Dollar. Imagine we see him. Freaking not Tom. It's like Vic Joseph, like, hey, you don't work here no more. Michael Cole's like, what the son of a bitch? But I bet you he'll mention it not Friday, next Monday night on Raw. Or somebody will mention it to him. Either on social media or if they see him on the street. Hey, Michael Cole, did you see Flop Dollar on NXT the other night? No, never see it. What did he do? Did he fall over the flop rope? Anyway, I'd like to see Rick Swann in that Battle Royal, maybe Kushida, because he came back. Jonathan Gresham? I like that. Maybe we'll see somebody like Josh Alexander, Chris Bay, Ace Austin. I know a couple of people we may not see is, Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel of the Rascals. Maybe have a reunion with a guy named Wesley. But I don't think Zachary Wentz is even allowed in NXT or even in the Performance Center. But what, all that shit that happened with Kimber Lee about a year or two ago. He's like, oh, I changed my life. Yeah, you changed your life. You're with Gigi Dolan. I bet you're slapping her. Besides slapping her hot ass, but that's another story for another time. But, God forbid he's doing that shit. He really fucked up his life. That whole domestic violence case against him and Kimber Lee, which people think was fabricated. I didn't really care, but... then he's doing the Nazi salutes, he's, dressing up as fucking, Hitler! Ein! Doing all that shit. I'm like, guy's nuts. So they kicked him out. It's like, fuck you. Right after they won the NXT Tag Team belts. Bye! That was a waste. Just a waste of talent he is. But, yeah, man, I can see Trey Miguel, because there's nothing wrong with that guy, but... imagine we see PCO there tonight. Oh, boy. Not that we need more crazy fucks down in NXT. I mean, we already have Booker T. But it is what it is. I doubt we're going to see any females there. Well, they'll probably do something with Tatum Paxley. He's like, oh, you lost. You went to TNA, you lost. I mean, we'll see what happens with that. So, that's going to probably be the main event tonight on NXT, that 25-man Battle Royal. See who faces Trick Willie at NXT Heatwave, July the 7th in Toronto, Canada. Also, we got a Fatal 4-Way women's match. Tag team match, I should say. We got the unlikely team of Lola Vices and teaming up with the NXT World Women's Champion, that's Roxy. They're going to be taking on the Ebony Sisters of Jakarta, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, and Lash Legend, Kick Gun. They're going to be teaming up with the dashing JC Jane and another hot piece of H, that's Jasmine Nix. So they're gonna be taking on who are they taking on? I know those three teams. I forgot who the other team is. I can't think of it. It might be Jada Parker and somebody else. I forget, but I know it's a Fatal 4, but I just can't think of the last team. But regardless of that, we got a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match player. And I guess we'll see what comes out of that. Roxy's probably next opponent. Lola Price probably, but we'll see. I don't think we have anything else of noticeable things. Maybe something with my cousin Tony D with the Heritage Cup. The NXT Tag Team titles, with A-Kid and Ben Frazier. See what's going on with them. Maybe stuff with Gallus. And also we got Kaylani Jordan against Mia Yim. I don't know if that's for I think it's for the title, for the Women's North American title. I think we all know Kaylani's going to retain. But we'll see what happens with that. And a whole lot more tonight on NXT. Well, that's it. I will do my NXT review maybe later tonight. See how hot and if I'm sweaty and I'm just tired. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright. Minus that. Ladies and gentlemen, after 26 minutes of bull funky, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. On the Kill Demons channel, right here, right now, it is time for your late and out-of-date Monday night review for June the 17th, 2024, and we are emanating from the American Bank Center Arena in a shithole in Texas named, pretty much a shithole city in Texas known as Corpus Christi, Texas. So we got that. So this is the aftermath of Clash at the Castle, which wasn't really that great. So we got that. We're going to hear from Drew McIntyre, and he is pissed at a certain guy named Phil Brooks. Damian Priest, El Campeon. We'll see what happens with him as we're now going to Money in the Bank. We got qualifying matches tonight. We got more on last night, and we got more on Friday night. And there goes the motorcycle gang. No, it's not the Sons of Anarchy or anything like that. But anyway, so we got that. So we got qualifying matches. We'll see what El Campeon, Damian Priest has to say. Sami Zayn still your Intercontinental Champion. Chad Gable is pissed. So we gotta hear from him. And also, possibility of Uncle Howdy showing up. And his Wyatt 6. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But that's it. But this show, minus the early stuff, great fucking show. Probably one of the best Raws of this year so far. Epic. Epic show. I hate to use the term, but it was awesome. It was. Yeah, Mike, it was. Come on in. Hey! I heard it was awesome. Like, you said my name, though. Yeah, I know. I was just saying that Raw was awesome like you are. Yeah, I know I'm awesome. You don't have to tell me that. Oh. I mean, you are. Hey, by the way, did you see my glasses? No, I didn't see them. Put them on. Hold on. I'm like, okay, hold on. Hurry up! Calm yourself down, Mike Awesome, you maniac. I know, here we go. Ready? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god! You look like a nerd! Well, fuck you, Mike! I look cool. I kind of look like one of those journalists, like Jim Ross never wear glasses, but... Actually, he did at some points in time, but, I look cool. I look like a reporter. I look like Clark Kent, almost. Like Superman. I can still get the ladies. You think, Mike? Oh, yeah, I think you could. Can I take them off now? Yeah, okay. Take them off. Take it off! You know the thing is true about taking off, right, Mike? Yeah, I know. Yeah, by the way, speaking of taking off, Mae Young was taking off her clothes the other night. Oh, don't remind me. I don't want to. Don't tell me the details. I don't need to know as long as you had fun. Nah, I wasn't even there. And then how did you know that she was taking her clothes off? Jerome told me. Jerome? Jerome was there? Jerome! Jerome, get in here, motherfucker, and get that sight away from me, you motherfucker. You summoning me, motherfucker? Yeah, Jerome. Mikey's telling me you were at you were at some party and Mae Young was taking her clothes off. Well, it was free drinks, motherfucker. Okay, you get a pass. Like, gonna go now, motherfucker? I gotta go snort my coke. Like, get out of here, Jerome. I don't know what's up with that guy. Yeah, well, he snorts more coke than freaking Tony Khan. Yeah, that Tony Khan guy, he is really, really, really fucked up. He likes that Coca-Cola. Well, he does not this. You mean this Coca-Cola? Yeah. No, I'm not. That's different. He snorts the. Oh, that Coke. No wonder I was getting high all the time. Okay, Mike, I gotta go. I gotta finish my review. Oh, come on! Why? No reason. I'm not mad at you. I just gotta go. So you want to go say goodbye to everybody? Even your boy Nick. Okay. Bye, Nick, you bastard, you fucking maniac. By the way, Peter Joseph wears better glasses than you do. Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Get out of here. Wait a minute, that is not nice! A lot of people that wear glasses are pretty cool people. That was not nice, Mike. Get out of here. Take your Dragon Ball with you. I'm sorry to anybody who wears glasses. Mike Awesome, the words that come out of his mouth are those of Mike Awesome, and those do not reflect on this particular channel. Okay? That's his own opinion. So, you want to send letters, then you send letters to Mike Awesome. Don't send them to me. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw. Let's get into it. It was awesome. So, no. I'm recapping. Fuck. Okay, bye. Okay, get out of here. Alright, so, yeah, it was epic. Epic. Fucking ending was had me in my feels, you know what I mean? It's still being talked about today. If you were at work today, you were at the water cooler, you were talking about Monday Night Raw. So, Hunter, you're doing some good shit. For once. I'm doing good things. I had the gorilla position. Everybody got killed. Yeah. Wait. What are you doing here? What do you mean I'm doing? What am I doing here? Yeah. Didn't you die? No, I was in the bathroom. Oh, I know. You were in the bathroom, right? You were baking, right? You should have saw what the rock was cooking. The crack was cooking. He was baking, baby. He was baking. Shut up. I'm telling you, if you don't like my impressions, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Shut up! Vincent Kennedy McMahon, get the fuck off my show. Get out of here. I don't want you here. Get out. Go back to the nursing home and getting gummy blowjobs from all the nurses in the nursing home. You sick fuck. Shut up! I can do what I want! No, you shut up! Creepy bastard. 78-year-old fuck. Can't even go to you're so bad, you can't even go to your own fucking gym. That's so fucking horrible. Why don't you go to Willie Yuta's house? You and him are related. We're related? Yeah, you're irrelevant. And you're both creepy as fuck. Get out of here. Fucking asshole. It is what it is. Well. Oh, Joe Gertner's here now. Gertner! It is I, the quintessential stud muffin, Joel. My ladies are always fine because they're dialed at 90.9. Gertner. Lady Gaga wears leather and lace because when she's with me, I like to poke her face. Gertner. Ha. I met the guy too. I went to school with Joe Gertner. I am not lying about that. No cap. I went to college with him in 2006. No cap, because me and him graduated the same year. 2007. Ha! Suck on that, boys. Because my good buddy Joe Gertner is a man. But I digress. Anyway, no more of that. Alright, let's start off with this recap. Alright, so we start off Raw, and our commentary team, as always, the legend himself, Mitchell Cole, and another guy that's a legend in his own mind, Pat McAfee. Alright, so we start off this epic fucking show with a long as fuck recap of Clash at the Castle. Cody retains his stupid fucking title horribly because AJ is a fucking pussy. I get scared of the freaking stairs. AJ, come on. You call yourself the phenomenal one. No, you're a phenomenal pussy right now. Horrible ending to that match. Easter Dawn and Alba Fire are the new women's tag team champions. I didn't have that on my scorecard. They beat Jade and Bianca, and then they beat Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. So that's a surprise because they're from Scotland. We got that. The other Scottish person, the hometown girl, Piper Niven, Dewdrop. Well, she fought Bayley. Give me a hug, and lost. So we got that. Sami Zayn, like I said, somehow retained the Intercontinental title over Chad Gable. And then in the main event, the Scottish screw job, thanks to CM Puke, Damian Priest, Le Campion, Bobby Priest retains the World Heavyweight Championship over Drew McIntyre. So we had all that at Clash at the Castle. And check out my review on my Peter Joseph channel. It's there. Also, my predictions video. Holy shit! 300 views in 3 days? What? For a channel that's only 15 subs? I'm gonna gain 2 subs? Wow. Well, 2 subs, great. Thank you. But man, 300 views? That's not clickbait. That's not me liking it 300. Not liking it. That's not me viewing it 300 times. I mean, that's called a good job. I did a good job. Even for a backup channel that has 15 subs, that's pretty damn good. And no, I didn't fabricate it or anything like that, so you can't prove it, so fuck you. Say you can't get views. Can't get likes. Right. Get more likes than you. More views than you, more subs. Just saying. But you're still a creepy bastard. No, I'm just a normal guy that's way better looking than you. Just saying. Alright, so we had that long recap we start off the show properly. And, well, we have a surprise return tonight, or last night, and that is Seth freaking Rollins. Oh! So, Seth Rollins comes out with his new fit. Looks like Captain Steuben from the Love Boat. Look like a captain on a cruise ship. I'm like, what are you wearing? Or a resident pimp. Does he have the hat too? And he got it from the Men's Warehouse, because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you want to look like Seth Rollins? You go there. And maybe, just maybe, you might like the way you look. The Men's Warehouse can almost guarantee that. But when I go, I always look like the way I look. They can guarantee it. So, but I get discounts. You know! That is always my sponsor. That's been my sponsor for years. Next couple years, actually. Free stuff I get free stuff. Alright, we got that. So Seth freaking Rollins comes back after a little, about a 2-month hiatus. I mean, he did re-sign with the company. Becky, his hot, smoking wife. Well, we don't know what's gonna happen with her yet, but we'll see. So, he comes back, and he, well, does what he does best. Gets the cheap pop. Welcome to Monday Night Rollins. And he's like, I am a visionary, I am a revolutionary, I am Seth freaking Rollins. He's like, who here remembers me? Yeah, I do. And then you have some schmuck in the 15th row in the nosebleed section, I'm like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Ah! What does he do? I'm like, smack him. Anyway, so fans remember him, or you never left, really. Anyway, so he's like, I'm going to cut to the chase. I want my World Heavyweight title back. That he lost to Drew McIntyre, who then lost to Poppy Priest. So he wants his belt back, and he's like, we got a pay-per-view coming up in a few weeks. Money in the Bank. So I'm like, is he going to be qualifying for the Money in the Bank match? He's already won it once, and cashed in, and was successful at WrestleMania 31. Might not do it again. So, on cue, Mr. Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion, comes out, Le Campion. And, he says, hey, Seth Rollins, welcome back, bitch. And, Rollins like, oh, yeah. So, Poppy Priest like, well, this ain't Monday Night Rollins anymore, because this is my show, because I'm the champ, bitch. So then, Seth compares their careers, including starting in groups and cashing in to win their first world title at WrestleMania 31, then 40. But there's a catch, and there's always a catch. There's always a but, and it stinks. Rollins grew a set of huevos, and learned to stand on his own, unlike Poppy Priest, who's been in Judgment Day for like 2 years almost. So Poppy Priest talks about how he wants to prove that he is the better man. So he's like, all right, Rollins, you want a title shot? You got a title shot at Money in the Bank, and it is official. The fans like, yeah! So it's like, you want a title shot? Rollins like, I'm in. So there you go. That's the main event. Well, probably be the main event of Money in the Bank. Seth freaking Rollins against Poppy Priest for the World Heavyweight title. Alright, so that's, Seth Rollins is back, so that kind of gives Poppy Priest some new challengers, which is, no, not a new challenger, well, I guess you could say a new challenger for his title. Instead of having a Money in the Bank match, or maybe somebody cashing in. Because you know it's got to be somebody from Raw. Even though, wasn't he? No, he was on Raw, so this year has to be somebody from SmackDown. I wonder who could be from SmackDown. But a lot of people saying Finn, people saying Gable. Now, oops, I spoiled that. Gable's gonna maybe be, well, he's in a qualifying match next week with Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. Oh, that just sucks there, Chad Gable. But I bet you nothing Chad Gable gets into that match. Either winning it or they have like one of those second chance matches. I can see Gable being in it, maybe win it, and then cashing in, but like, why would he cash in on Poppy Priest? Or Seth freaking Rollins, or wherever is the champion by SummerSlam? Or does he go the unconventional route and go after Cody? If he still has the belt. Which he probably will. But Cody's probably going to face somebody like Randy Orton. Or it's weird, he'd probably be Solo now, I heard. Though I think it's going to be Solo and Cody at Money in the Bank. Ugh. You know Cody's going to win. Why? A certain guy that we all acknowledge. Or Cody just wins outright. Maybe he wins by DQ. Because the Guerrillas of Destiny will always be hounding around, or may just end in chaoticness or just chicanery. Everybody comes out. There goes to Destiny, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. Something's gonna happen. Chaos. So we got that, but right now for the World Heavyweight title, we have Mr. Poppy Priest, the Campeon, defending the belt against Seth freaking Rollins in his first match back since WrestleMania. So I guess his leg is all healed up. And we got that. And that's it. Alright, so that first segment I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on Monday Night Raw. Alright, then we go to a video from earlier in the day. We see the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable, and the big fat man, Otis, Akira Tozawa, and the beautiful Maxine Dupree. They go into Adam Pearce's office. I think Adam Pearce was on the phone. He's always on the phone. Who are you talking to? Besides your wife. Anyway, there's not Hunter, obviously. Anyway, so they're there. Gable wants another shot at Sami Zayn. I mean, how many more shots do you need? It's like a 4th shot now? Come on now. So Pearce is like, no. You already had 3 fucking shots. You're going to have to do what everybody else does. Go to the back of the line, and you're going to have to earn it. Like the American Express card. Don't leave home without it, and you have to earn it. Or was that Siemens? I forget. But anyway. So, Gable's like, alright, if I have to go from the bottom up again, I'm gonna do it. So, Pearce's like, oh, works for me. Then go do it. Go to the back of the line. That way back of the line. I mean, if not that, then win the qualifying match, and then win Money in the Bank, then you get a title shot there, Gable. But we got that. Alright, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Speaking of Chad Gable, it's in our first match of the night. Well, pretty much a murder. Oh, wait a minute. You can't say murder. You got murdered twice. Well, murder number 1, Chad Gable, with the rest of Alpha Academy at ringside, takes on Braun Strowman. Because he's blah. The only Braun that matters is Braun Breaker. Pretty much, and that's it. 6.5 minute match. Strowman just basically whipped his ass. And then Gable, had the arm over the ropes. That didn't really work much. And then, Braun's about to do the Braun Express around the ring. And then Gable throws Tozawa right into the guy. I'm like, come on. Tozawa's knocked out. And then he tries with some type of move in the ring. And Strowman picks him up, hits that power slam type variation of his. 1, 2, 3. Blood! Strowman gets the win. 6.5 minute match. Didn't give 2 fucks about it. 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that was that. But then afterwards it gets a little bit interesting. That too. Alright, so we have Gable is all pissy still. He's pissed off at Tozawa. He's still pissed off at Otis. Maxine Dupree, who's on crutches, makes her get in the ring. He takes her crutches away after yelling at Tozawa. And then Maxine's like, hey, no. Come down. He's just a man. you know. So Great Gable is like, fuck your crutches. Hey, what kind of man are you, Gable? You bastard. Anyway, so she's like hopping along, and then Otis is like, you know, he helps her get to the floor and everything, and then Gable starts like yelling at Tozawa, then he slaps him, and Otis has his back turned, and he hears the slap, and the fans like, oh shit! And then Otis is like, you son of a bitch! He turns into the Incredible Hulk, rips off his shirt like he's Hulk Hogan, brother, backs Gable into the corner, and he's like, you son of a bitch! I'm like, hit him! Hit him, you fat fuck! He doesn't hit him. So, he just backs him into the corner, and then he basically leaves with Maxine Dupree and Akira Tozawa. And I'm like, oh, you know what that means? They're probably going to finally split up. Though they should have done it on Saturday. Just saying. We get that. Alright, so we move on with that. Alright, then we get a look back at the soap opera of Liv Morgan, the Raw Women's Champion, and Dominic Galero de Latino Heat. And what happened last week, where, you know, the whole hotel room key incident, Finn Balor, I don't even know if he still has that key. Does he still have it? What happened last week? I want to know. I want to know details. But anyway, and then basically Dom has Liv Morgan, you know, drop right on his dick after she got knocked off the apron. She fell right onto him in a cowgirl position, and she's like, "Oh my god," you know, kind of like positioned a little bit. She wanted to feel that Latino, you know, binga, you know what I mean? But you know, then Zelina Vega beating her up. So we had all that, and a hold on more from last week. So we go back to the, I think it was the Judgment Day Clubhouse. So they're there, they're not sure what the fuck's going on with Braun Strowman. And then Bobby Priest comes in, wants to know what the fuck is up with Finn Balor stealing Liv Morgan's hotel room key last week. So Balor's like, I only did it to protect Dom. Bullshit. Bullshit. He wants that sweet peach, you know what I mean? You know Finn Balor's a married man. They were just friends. Bullshit. You can't be friends with somebody in wrestling, especially as a woman. Because you know you want that sweet piece of ish. You can't be friends in wrestling because you're on the road 300 times a year, away from your wife and kids, or girlfriend or whatever, maybe boyfriend. There's no such thing as fucking we can be friends. We're gonna go on dates. We're gonna go to Dave and Buster's. We're gonna go to the movies. Yeah, we'll go to the movies. We'll have our own home movie in the hotel bedroom. Next thing you know, somebody finds out. Somebody finds out in the next room. What the fuck going on? Then all you hear is, "Oh, Finn!" You know what? Finn? Who's in that bedroom? And then you know. He leaves, and then someone's like, "Hey, Finn, what were you doing?" Somebody was calling your name. You know, he leaves to go in his freaking room, and then next thing you know, Liv Morgan's going to the ice machine. Like, what the fuck? So, you know, something gets leaked. And then, you know, the allegations happen, and then, you know, the wife's like, "Hey, well, I'm hearing this allegations on TMZ." And then Finn's like, "Fuck! Divorce, alimony, and Nightmare City." So, don't become friends with other women's wrestlers if you're a wrestler. Just don't. You can be friends, but just, you know, keep it friendship level. Platonic fucking shit. I don't care if you go out with the woman to a club and she gets plastered. I know it's free pussy, but come on. There's certain limits. Especially in the wrestling realm. But music realm, fuck that. Pre-pussy, forget it. I'm on the road, you know, I got all these groupies hanging on my dick. Come on. What am I gonna do? I'm Bret Michaels, I'm Ozzy Osbourne, or whatever it may be. Ozzy was Ozzy had tons of groupies back in the 80s, so it was just insane. Right, Oz? Ozzy would know. That's right, man! I had all these fucking girls with their titties popping out, Sharon there was a naked, Sharon, Sharon was a groupie too, I bet. Before she met you. But she wasn't a groupie, I'm just joking. Imagine she was, though. I mean, Led Zeppelin had tons of groupies. I mean, Robert Plant himself had, 6 million women, freaking on his dick. Crazy. Crazy. I don't know about, people like John Bonham, or even, what's his name, Jimmy Page. I don't know about that back in the 70s, early 80s, but if you were a band in the 80s, like the hair metal bands, and the metal bands, you were getting a ton of fucking pussy. Tons of it. I mean, Motley Crue got tons of it. Poison alone got all of it. I mean, a little bit of Def Leppard, because they were the hair metal bands and everything. I mean, all these 20-year-old chicks, they got got these hot guys, they got their shirts all playing electric twanger. Yeah, they were playing another electric twanger in the bedroom. Man, the 80s was such a great time. Bon Jovi and, besides John Bon Jovi, I mean, the whole entire band was getting tail. I mean, it is what it is. But all those 80s metal bands and, and the hair metal bands, they were just getting a lot of it. Even people like New Kids on the Block. I mean, they were 18, 19, they have 12, 13-year-old girls, trying to get with them and everything. I mean, it's crazy. Even the women, too. It was all these guys, after them, Samantha Fox, Oh, who didn't want to bang Samantha Fox back in the day? Back in the 80s, who didn't? I mean, come on. And all these little 13, 14-year-old guys, probably haven't hit puberty yet around that time. They were, flaunting over Tiffany. I think we're alone now. Yeah. I mean, I love Tiffany. I mean, who doesn't? Come on. Reading 18 magazine back in the 80s, it was just great shit. Oh, I wish we could all go back to the 80s. We can't. We don't have a time machine. We don't have a DeLorean. I mean, we could. If we all had a DeLorean, we could go back to 1985 and hang out with Marty McFly. Doc! Gotta go back with me! Where? Back to the future. I'm George McFly. I'm your density. Your destiny. Hey, McFly! Think, McFly! Think! I got a paper due tomorrow, and if I hand it in with your handwriting, I get expelled. Now, you wouldn't want that to happen, would you? Would you? Now, Biff, no. McFly, your shoes are untied. So gullible, McFly! I don't see you in here anymore. He's an asshole! Okay. That's Back to the Future. The worst Back to the Future movie is 3. I still hate that movie. I hate Back to the Future 3. It is so bad. Go to the Old West. Blech. Hey, McFly, dance, Ron, dance! What is this shit? First two are always classics. Then the third one comes out. Final Destination, anyone? Halloween 3, which wasn't even Halloween 3? Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, doesn't even have Michael in it. But they kept it in the franchise. Why? Why? I want to know why. Halloween 3 is part of the franchise and Michael is not in it. They should have just went with Halloween 4, which should have been Halloween 3, and just titled differently. Well, not even titled differently, because Halloween 4 was Halloween 4 was the return, I think. The Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 5 was The Curse of Michael Myers, or 5 or 6 was the name of it. 5 was the best one. 4 was okay. 5 was great. 6, H2O, Resurrection, I thought was good, but trick or treat, motherfucker! Freaking Busta Rhymes killing Michael Myers at the end of that movie. I'm like, what? Bust the bus? You mean, come on now. And then you had Hot Tyra Banks in that movie too. Oh. But if you like Halloween 3, I mean, God bless you, but that's not a Halloween movie. No. No. That should have just been its own movie called Season of the Witch. That's all I'm gonna say. But if you think it's a Michael Myers movie, we got problems. We got problems. I think Issa said she liked the movie. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about that, but still, it's not part of the franchise. It should not be. It should never have been. The Rob Zombie movies, the first one, I still got bad thoughts about the first Rob Zombie movie because it was supposed to be what the first one was, but like years later, like in Rob Zombie's vision. But the same movie it was the same plot basically as the original, but there was like certain parts that were just I don't remember this. This didn't happen in the original. Who who was it? He takes that chick that he the babysitter. He takes her to his house. I'm like, wait a minute, that didn't happen in the original. That never happened. I'm like, wait a minute. But the good thing about the first one, the Rob Zombie movie, was pretty much the first one was a backstory, which I loved. Like how Michael got the mask and everything. We didn't get that in the first one, really. The original, never saw that one. That was good. Then we see him at the prison and everything when he got older. We saw older, like adult Michael. Kid Michael was just like crazy as fuck. That was a great backstory. I loved it. So not really anything bad about Rob Zombie Halloween 1. Halloween 2 I thought was great. The story was great. It picked up from the end of Halloween 1, which all Halloween movies and whole horror movies should do. Some of them don't. I'm like, why? Oh, we got a new movie! Halloween 9! I'm like, okay, what happened in 8? You gotta watch it. It's just a brand new movie. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what happened? What happened from 8 to 9 here? It's kind of like almost like any horror movie, like Nightmare on Elm Street never kind of picked off from where the last one left off. That much. I think. I could be wrong on that. Friday the 13th. Some of them didn't pick up where the last one left off. I still think not Jason Goes to Hell, sorry. Jason Goes to Manhattan. But the good thing about it, he learned stealth, which is great. And he went on the water. How did he get from Crystal Lake all the way to Manhattan? That was kind of like, wait a minute. Like, oh yeah, he gets on the boat. That's, okay, yeah. He's in the water. He goes on the boat. I'm like, okay, maybe he came over on the boat. But if he could use stealth underwater, he could have got there in 5 seconds. And then, the couple in New York are like, oh, we're done with Mr. Jason Voorhees. And he's just standing like he came out of the sewer. How the fuck did he get here? And everybody's just looking at him like, the Toxic Avenger! I think that's where, I think that's that movie. or the Wemby one before that, where that epic Alice Cooper song, "The Man Behind the Mask." I mean, I like that, but I like the cover version of that song that my good buddy Anthony Vincent made. I mean, you can just go on his channel, the 10-second song guy. You'll find it, trust me. Or just type in "Man Behind the Mask" cover, or could put in "Man Behind the Mask" Anthony Vincent in the search field. You will find it, and it is so good. I play that song every Halloween. Just good shit. Good shit. Alright, enough about that. So where was I? Where was I? Alright. So, back to, Raw. Back to Judgment Day. So, Priest's like, "Hey, Finn, what was going on what's going on with the hotel room key?" So, Finn's like, "I was only trying to protect Dom." Bullshit. So Priest's like, "Alright, minus that, you got your qualifying match coming up later in the night with Jey Uso and Rey Mysterio. So he asks Finn point blank, if you win Money in the Bank, what's your plan?" So Balor's like, "Well, I'm gonna cash it in." He's like, and then Balor's like, "Who are you gonna cash it in on?" So then Balor's like, "Well, I'm gonna cash it in on, Cody. Cody, I'm gonna cash it in on Cody." That might be some long-term booking. Not with Cody, I'm saying. With, he paused, meaning he was going to probably cash in on Finn. Not Finn. Priest. We got that. So, he's going to say, "Alright, if I win the match, if I win the Money in the Bank, I'm going to cash in on Cody." Well, there's not. But in other news, Dom's like, "Hey, has anybody seen my purple cowboy vest?" No? I wonder who has it. Liv Morgan. So we get that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, now we're going to rush through this. Well, not rush too much. Alright, so then we go to match number 2, Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. We have the beautiful Zelina Vega. Looking hot as always. She takes on the resident accountant, Kiana James, another hottie, and taking on my third wife, Io Sky. Oh, that is a lot of booty in that ring. Oh. Anyway, good match, 8.5 minute match. Io comes out with Dakota Kai and Kairi. Oh, Kairi's always looking good. Dakota Kai, too. There is a rumor, I saw this on Twitter, I don't think it's real. Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler are actually going out, like an actual couple. I'm like, wait a minute. That can't be right. I don't think that's true. If it is, that's, well, good for them. Good for them, but just saying. Anyway, it was a pretty good match. Back and forth they went. Kiana gets up, gets sent in the corner, leaving Io did a springboard missile dropkick on Zelina Vega. Then she does that kip up, which I love. And then Zelina comes back, hits the 619 on Io. And then Kiana James breaks up the code red. Actually hit the code red, and then Kiana James barely made the save. And then Liv Morgan comes out, and wearing Dom Dom's vest, causes a distraction as Zelina Vega's like, you, bitch! Like, where's my chancla? Well, she said she is autographing chanclas, which are now on, I don't know if they're on sale on WWEshop.com. For how much? I don't know. I like one. Give it to Rosa for her birthday or something like that. Or for Christmas. But anyway. Blah, blah, blah. So Liv gets distracted. Gets knocked to the floor. And then Io is in the ring. Kiana's down on the mat. And Io steps right over her. Hits the over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. It was great how she finished. She's like, she pins her with her leg and goes, oh, that was such an epic pin. So Io is now in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She will be pretty much defending her Money in the Bank if you think about it, because she won it last year, cashed in at SummerSlam against Bianca Belair, won it, obviously. So, she could go back to back. I would love to see it. Is it going to happen? Probably not, because I think Tiffy Tiff's going to qualify maybe this week or maybe next week. And I think Tiffy Tiff's going to become Ms. Money in the Bank, and she will cash in and win. Against who? Maybe Nia Jax. Maybe Bayley. Who knows? But we got that. This match was pretty decent. 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. We move on. If we can. Okay, we can. Alright, then we're going to look at Braun Breaker. Basically sending Ricochet bye-bye, so long, farewell to AEW. No Samantha Irvin this week either, because she's home nursing him back to health in her own way. But they're getting married soon, so they're both taking time off to get married. But Samantha Irvin gonna come back. Well, they said Samantha Irvin's coming back next week. What happens though if Rick O'Sheet goes to AEW? I mean, Samantha Irvin's on the road pretty much the entire time, unless she might get some time off, just to see him, because he's going to be home, basically I would say 5 out of 7 days of the week. 4 or 5 days of the week, because he's probably going to be doing, Dynamite. He might be doing Rampage and Collision tapings, do pay-per-views. So, pretty much 4 out of 7 days he's gonna be gone. So I mean, you have some time, when you're just doing Raw and the pay-per-views and everything. So you're gone pretty much 2, maybe 3 days a week. If you do the house shows too, then you probably won't see him at all. So I don't know how that's gonna work. You have to do it. You have to sacrifice your relationship. And then pretty much after that, bye-bye. I don't know you. Yeah. Alright, so we get that, and after destroying Ilya Dragunov last week, so we get that. Then we go to Sami Zayn, the Intercontinental Champion, who a lot of people were ragging about him because he looked like a slob last night. Well, maybe if you shaved your fucking beard, you Cabbage Patch Kid, you wouldn't look like a slob. Just saying. Anyway, so Sami talks about how happy he is to still be the Intercontinental Champion. He beat Chad Gable again. And then a big fight. It was a big fight that started after Sami beat him in a wrestling match. Sami feels bad that Alpha Academy is pretty much splitting up. It's time to leave. He says the Academy will leave Gable when they are ready. But for now, I have to worry about defending my Intercontinental belt against anyone in that locker room. So, on cue, Braun Breaker comes out. I think he has new music again. Because that music reminded me of the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior! Skittles! My side candies! Okay. So, Braun comes out, tells Sami, he says, you know why I'm here. It's like Scott Hall the first night on Nitro. You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here. Anyway, so Braun's like, I'm coming for you, and I'm coming for that Intercontinental title. Sami's like, alright, you want it? Come get it, bitch. And then Sheamus comes out. Fella! It's fight night! So, Sheamus comes out. He's like, I've been chasing that belt for pretty much 5 years now. And maybe, I should be in line for a title shot, too. So, Breaker's like, I ain't having this. Get out of my ring. It's me and him. So it's like, get out of the ring. I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to put you out of wrestling like I did to Dragunov and Ricochet. So Sheamus like, I'm in line for a banger after banger. I was like, I don't care if I'm on that list. I don't care. I'm not worried. So Sam was like, wait a minute, guys. I got an idea. How about you guys fight it out, beat the crap out of each other, and the winner gets me at Money in the Bank for the Intercontinental title. So Sheamus was like, I'm in. Braun's like, Okay. So we got that coming up later. Alright, so I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. We move on. And then for no apparent reason, we got a Dragon Lee video. He's going to be in our next match against Gordito. Random fucking video because of Carlito costing him a chance to wrestle at WrestleMania. We got that. Then we look at Alba Fire and Isla Dawn winning the women's tag team belts. And then we see them with Kathy Kelly. They're all happy that they won the belts. And then Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark come in. They issue a challenge, I think, for next week. Why not? Go ahead. Got no other women's tag teams to face them. Alright, we got that, I guess, next week. Alright, so I get that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to Dragon Lee and Gordito. We have the Judgment Day out there. We have Dominic Galeno, essay. I think we had Fiend Balor and JD McDumbfuck out there, along with the LWO of Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka. And, who else was with him? I think it was Zelina Vega as well. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, she was out there. So they go back and forth, 8-minute match. There comes out again, like a second time. Causes a distraction again to Zelina. Zelina goes right after her. We got a cat fight! Big brawl. Everybody's beating the crap out of everybody. And then out of nowhere, JD McDumbfuck gets in a cheap shot on Dragon Lee, which led to Gordito hitting the backstabber. 1, 2, 3, so Gordito gets the win. And that's cool. That's cool. Because Carlito is the type of person, you know why? You know what Carlito is? He spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. But when he sees a hotel room key, he goes, that's cool. Why didn't you take the key, Carlito? Why? Come on, dude. That's cool. Could saw some nice Liv Morgan titties. That's cool. You know? Come on. Come on. Alright, so that match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we're going to look back at CM Puke getting a referee shirt from Jessica Carr so he can go and cost Drew McIntyre the World Heavyweight title at the Clash. So if you didn't know how to get the referee jersey, that's how he got it. So Jessica Carr is now a heel. Not really, but she is. We get that. Alright, then we go to the locker room. We had Chad Gable yells at Alpha Academy, Otis, Maxine Dupree, and Tozawa. So Otis is packing. Gable's like, what are you doing? We're leaving. And Gable's like, hey, so you can't leave until I say you can leave. Get back here. And Otis is like, get out, fuck you. Get out of here. We're out of here. We're done. So Alpha Academy is pretty much Splitsville. Gable's like, I gotta do something about this. I'm gonna go qualify for Money in the Bank, and I'm gonna win Money in the Bank, become the new heavyweight champion of the world. So that was like a little twist to Money in the Bank. I mean, I don't think anybody had Gable even in Money in the Bank. I thought he was gonna get a rematch again against Sammy, and he was gonna give Sammy a Toronto screw job. But I guess not. We got that. And we move on. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to one of the epic parts of the night. Drew McIntyre comes out, and he looks like a sad puppy. Gets in the ring, he's like stammering, he's like, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk! Fans are chanting CM Punk. He's like, it's like, CM Punk, 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 Punk. Then he's like, I can't do this anymore. Screw this company. I quit. I was like, what? Wait, what? Everybody on Twitter and everybody on social media are like, he quit? What? He quit? Oh, he's going to AEW. All the freaking pictures. Drew Galloway is all elite. And I'm like, you fucking marks. He's not leaving. He signed a 3-year deal. He's not leaving. He's not going to breach a contract Are you people stupid? Don't answer that, because you are. So anyway, he goes to leave. Adam Pearce comes out, tries to calm McIntyre down. McIntyre's like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So then we go to break, we come back, we go to the gorilla position, the game. Triple H tries to calm him down. And then Drew's like, I quit, I'm out of here, don't even call me. He deactivated pretty much everything. His TikTok, his Instagram, his Facebook, his Twitter, his OnlyFans subscription, everything. It's gone. It is black. I'm like, wow, he's taking this storyline seriously. And all these people are like, why did you do that? You people do not know about wrestling and storylines. This is a storyline. This is a work. He's not really leaving. Why? Because I think this is a work, and he's going to show up on SmackDown, because, oh yeah, that's right, Punk is going to be on SmackDown, and where is it? Chicago. So it fits that Drew's going to come back and beat the fuck out of Punk in Chicago. And then he picks up the mic and like, if you people really thought I quit, you were more marks than I thought you were. Throw the mic. Fight, bomb. He's not leaving. It's just storyline. They've been talking about Punk and Drew at SummerSlam, because that's when Punk's going to be fully healed and medically cleared, because he can't wrestle right now. So if you fucking marks really think that he's leaving and going to AEW or Impact, you're more stupid than you fucking look. And you've probably been watching wrestling for like 2 years. Or if you're a long-time fucking fan like me, and you actually think he's really leaving, you're woohoo! I didn't watch JD, but I bet you nothing JD was like, oh, he's going to AEW now! Fucking Mark. That guy is a fucking mark. He's a fake New Yorker, too. How can you be from New York and like the fucking Braves? That is like that's suicide, basically. I don't like all the teams from New York, and the only teams I like from New York are the Rangers! The Rangers, the red-hot New York Mets, 6 in a row, going for 7 tonight, thanks to Grimace, who's now the new mascot of the Mets, by the way. They fired Mr. Met, by the way. So they're going for 7 tonight in Texas. See what happens with that tonight. I don't like the Yankees. We know, or my years, I don't like the Yankees at all. I like the Jets. Don't like the Giants. I don't really follow the Knicks. Knicks are garbage. I hate them. I used to be a Knicks fan like the late 80s, before Jordan, was red hot. But it was like maybe a year. But in any case, there's only a few New York teams I like. Mets, Jets, Rangers! I don't really like the WNBA team, the Liberty. I don't really follow them. I don't care about them. The Red Bulls in soccer, don't follow them that much. They play in New Jersey. How can you have a team called the New York Red Bulls and they play in Jersey? And then I think I have another, that the NYCFC, I think, plays in Jersey too, or they play in MetLife Stadium. I know there's a football team that I think plays I don't know if they still play there, but in Maimonides Park, or, Cyclones Park in Brooklyn, Coney Island. But I don't think they do it anymore. Or maybe they do it in October, I think. I don't know. I haven't, they did it in 1 year, I know that. But pretty much now, the Cyclones are pretty much playing into, late into September, and maybe late September because of the playoffs and everything. I don't know if they do the that football league they play at Maimonides Park anymore. I don't think they do it. I think they moved. Who knows? But anyway, I love the Cyclones. But that's it. And you can say, I love the Niners. because of my brother from another mother. You sexy man up there. Oh, you look good, my brother. The 49ers! You know, but I'm still a Jet fan at heart, because I'm from New York. So you can't come to me and call me a hypocrite. It's like, oh, if JD can be from New York and he likes the Braves. Well, you're from New York, you like the San Francisco 49ers, but you're not from San Fran. That don't matter. JD's a bitch. And he roots for one of the most hated teams in the National League East in New York. See, if it was a Yankee fan, I hate him a little bit less than I hate him, as a Braves fan. Because I hate all Yankee fans as it is. But he lives in fucking Yonkers or Westchester. Another dump. God forbid he lived in, like Brooklyn, or he lived in the Bronx. He lived in, he lived in the city, actually. Or in the 5 boroughs, if he lived somewhere. But he lives, in Westchester County, or Yonkers. I'm like, who gives a fuck about Yonkers? Or Westchester, for that matter. And also, who fucking cares about JD? He's a fucking egomaniac with he's just lame. Horrible on commentary. Just an egomaniac who doesn't really give 2 fucks about his subs. All he cares about is his fucking self. That's a fact. You can tell him I said that. I don't give a shit what he says. I don't give a shit what his fucking subs say. My show. And he could think that I'm just a small-time YouTuber. I'm a guy like Sean View Entertainment, At least I don't clickbait like him. Nothing. I mean, that's Sean's business. I don't care what he does anymore. I don't clickbait. I don't do anything like he did. Okay? I'm real, not like those guys who buy subs. I don't buy subs. I keep it real. That's that. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so Drew quits WWE, but I bet you he'll be back Friday night on SmackDown to beat the shit out of Punk in Chicago. And that's it. Alright, so I give that 3.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that, we go to a 2.5 minute boring as fuck women's tag team match. We had the Dancing Queens, Kaden Carter and Casey Catanzaro, taking on Dakota Kai and Kyrie. Kyrie looking amazing as always. She has the insane elbow. And then Lydia Valkyria, the bitch from Ireland, comes out to support the Dancing Queens. Why? I don't know. I guess she still has this hatred for EO. I don't know. So that distraction let Kaden Carter get in a DDT. They hit the after party on Dakota Kai. Thankfully, Kyrie did not take the pin. So they get the win in basically 2.5 minutes. And then that's basically it. EO is not happy. I'll get to that in a second. We move on. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. I just think it was boring. Alright, then we find out officially Seth Rollins and Damian Priest. Money in the Bank for the world title. It is official. That's it. Alright, then we go to the back. We see EO with Kyrie and Dakota Kai. EO's just like, she's looking down. Then she starts going into her rage, which makes my dick hard. Damage control needs to change! And if this don't get fixed, I will fix it myself! I'm like, oh. Bye-bye, Dakota Kai! Bye! You go bye-bye! You go bye-bye! Adios! We don't need you. They don't need them. Kyrie and EO can win the women's tag team belts now. Until Asuka comes back from her leg injury. It'll probably be another few months. She just got the surgery, I think, about a few days ago. I think she's out for a couple months. She'll be back. I don't know when. Maybe by the end of the year, I think. But yeah, when Asuka comes back, the Black Lotus Triad is going to form properly this time. We just brought Dakota Kai in for the ride. Just call ourselves Damage Control 2.0. get rid of Bailey. Now we're going to get rid of Dakota Kai. God forbid, when Asuka comes back, they call damage control still, I'm going to lose my gourd. I am going to rant like never before. I mean, did you thought my rant that I did on my Peter Joseph channel earlier this week was long? Because I went off on Ring of Honor, calling it Ring of Horror, because that's horrible right now. But if Asuka, Io, and Kairi are still going to be called Damage Control, and not the Black Lotus Triad, or Tribe, or whatever they're going to call it, if they call it Damage Control when Asuka comes back, I'm going to be pissed. But now, that when Dakota Kai goes bye-bye, you can call Kairi and Io the Sky Pirates again. Yes! No damage control, don't give them that fucking team either. Give them the Sky Pirates team they had in NXT. And then when Asuka comes back, change the whole thing around. Don't give them the Kabuki Warriors team, give them some type of evil Japanese team. Like, maybe you have Thonic, a Taiwanese death metal band. Give them, sing them out. Or maybe it'd be even better, have The Who. Not The Who, the classic rock band The Who. Roger Daltrey and, don't have that type of Who. I'm talking about The Who, the Mongolian death metal band. I can't do it like them, but I'm not from Mongolia. But they rock, man, they rock. But we got that. So Io's like, things need to change, or I will fix it myself. Listen to Io. Don't make him angry. Because when she gets angry, she will... I should know, because when she gets angry with me, she goes to town on my dick. But we move on. Alright, then we go to Sheamus and Braun Breaker, a banger of a match. Sami Zayn at ringside. Winner gets Sami at Money in the Bank. This was hard-hitting, brutal banger. But in the end, we get the 10 clubbing blows by Sheamus on the chest of Braun Breaker. Goes to the broke kick. And Ludwig Kaiser. Marcel Barthel comes out and grabs Sheamus' leg. Referee sees it, DQ. So I guess Braun Breaker wins the match, and now he will face Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title at Money in the Bank. So the finish was, I didn't really want to see that. But anyway, great match, 3.25 out of 5 stars. Get that, and after the match, Sheamus fights Marcel Barthel on the floor. Then he gets speared to hell by Braun Breaker. And then Kaiser is he's right near the timekeeper's area. He's like, and he goes after Sheamus again. And then, people like Jason Jordan, Daivari, Petey Williams come out, and referees trying to break it up. And then, Braun goes this way, Ludwig Kaiser goes this way, and then Ludwig kind of breaks away, and he's going after Sheamus, who has his leg on the steps, and Marcel Barthel was about to break his leg, and then Braun comes from out of nowhere, breaks away, goes this way, he was shot out of a fucking cannon, spears Marcel Barthel out of his fucking suede shoes, and then that's it. I was like, damn! So I wonder if Walter might not like that. Braun Breaker and Walter? I would love to see that. Big beefy men slapping me. That's what I want to see. But we can't get that, so maybe after SummerSlam. Maybe a Bash in Berlin, because it's in Walter's so-called hometown. But even though he's from Austria, Marcel Barthel was from Berlin. We'll have to see what happens with that. Alright, move on with that. So 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to the back. We have Dominic Galeno still looking for his vest. He runs into Liv Morgan. And he's like, okay, I didn't come here to, get seduced and have my binga sucked and everything. I just want my vest back. Liv's like, okay, that's cool. No, you want it? Then take it off me, baby. So she's like, take it off and you can have it. I'll help you. And she starts unzipping it. And Dom's like, shit, I gotta do this myself. So he starts zipping it and everybody's like, ooh. And Liv is like freaking getting wet in her panties. You know she is. And then Damian Priest comes from around the corner and sees what's going on. He's like, Dom! Whoa, I was just trying to get the jacket. I was just trying to get the jacket. So he's like, get out of here, Dom. Just get out of here. So then he goes to Liv and says, hey, Dominic wants nothing to do with you. And then Liv's like, well, I don't see it that way. I don't see it that way. His dick is hard for me. When he sees me, his dick goes, whoop. More mind games from Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley is probably in Australia right now, watching at home with Buddy Murphy, and she is pissed. Come back, Mommy. I want to see this. I want to see you come back at either Money in the Bank or before SummerSlam, and I want Mommy Rhea Ripley to beat the fuck out of Liv Morgan. But I have a feeling we're going to see Liv Morgan and Mommy Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship at SummerSlam, and Dom is going to betray, like, legit, real betray, Mommy and really get with Liv. And then, probably on Raw the next night, he's going to come out and say, Liv is now my new mommy. And bye-bye, Mommy Rhea Ripley. From Judgment Day, Poppy Priest will be gone. Rhea Ripley be gone. Liv Morgan will be the new mommy of Judgment Day. But how would that work with Finn? Because Finn still has that hotel room key. Maybe they're tag teaming Liv. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. We'll have to see what happens with that. Alright, so that was kind of, what it was. Alright. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Let me move on. Alright, then we see Killer Cross and the lovely Scarlet Bordeaux. Oh my. Basically, Cross wants to hurt Xavier Woods, but instead, he offers a challenge to either him or Kofi Kingston for next week, and nobody at ringside. So no Final Testament, no Woods or no Kofi. Nobody else at ringside, just them in that ring. So we go to the New Day. They're interested in the match, but Kofi's like, I'm going to accept the match. And then Xavier Woods is like, wait a minute, I want him. No, I was like, no, I got this. I got this, Xavier. Xavier is turning heel next week. Twice he got interrupted. So finally we're gonna get the eventual breakup of the fucking New Day, and I couldn't be any happier. It needs to change. They needed the New Day needed to freaking break up. Big E is, sad for the guy that broke his neck. Not thanks to Rich Holland. No, just an accident. But Big E's probably never coming back to wrestle again. It sucks. And now, even if he did come back to wrestle, who's he gonna team with? Kofi? That's it? I mean, you could still keep the New Day as Big E and Kofi, and Xavier Woods is gonna turn heel. It's still not the New Day. But, they need to break up. The entire group needs to break up. So finally, I think we're gonna get it next week, after Kofi gets the shit bit out of him by Killer Cross. Thanks to Xavier Woods saying, well, fuck you guys, man. I'm tired of you holding me back. I was the glue in the New Day. It was fun with the bootios and, the pancakes and shit, but I wasn't having any fun here. Alright, so we got that, and we move on. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening, men's Money in the Bank qualifying match, Finn Balor, Jey Uso, nice entrance as always, and Rey Mysterio, booyaka booyaka. Alright, they fight it out to see who advances to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Pretty good match, lasted under 17 minutes. Ray goes up top, but then the Judgment Day comes out. Fiend Balor, Dom Dom, and JD McDumbfuck. Actually, JD McDumbfuck and Dom Dom come out, cause a distraction, and Braun Strowman goes after them, chases them off to the back, and then Finn Balor takes Ray down, goes for the coup de grace, hits the coup de grace, looked like he was about to go to Money in the Bank, but then Jey Uso, from out of nowhere, hits the Superfly Splash, 1, 2, 3, right on top of Finn, and Ray, too. So, gets the win, 1, 2, 3, great match, 3.25 out of 5 stars. That's it. So, Jey Uso is now the first participant in the Money in the Bank men's match. Io is, in the ladies match. Next week, we got, on the men's side, we got Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, and Braun Strowman. That should be, exciting. We got more on SmackDown this Friday night. See what happens with that. I don't know who's in it yet. They haven't put the card out. We got that. But then we go to the aftermath. And the end of the show. We've had 5 minutes left. So, we seen glitches from Uncle Howdy. Especially when Drew was coming out. We saw glitches during the signature at the beginning of the show. I thought they were going to come out at the beginning of the show. That would have been epic. But they didn't come out at all. We see little bits and pieces during the show. I think when Gable was yelling at in the locker room where Alpha Academy left, we see a little thing of Ramblin' Rabbit. That the puppet, it looked like a little puppet thing. We saw that, and then I think we saw a couple of mysterious things. We saw one looked like Uncle Howdy was in the background somewhere. But anyway, so as Jey Uso is celebrating in the crowd, the lights start going out, Fiend style, and everyone's like, oh, he's getting our cameras out. Then the lights go out for good. The Fireflies come up, and Jey Uso, you can't use them no more. So anyway, the lights go out, the Fireflies come up, and then Bray Wyatt's freaking theme comes on. What's it called? I forgot the name of the theme. I think it's called Shattered. Something like that. But anyway, his theme starts playing. The fans are going nuts. It felt like his comeback in 2022 Extreme Rules. We see the door. Oh, I was getting vibes. I was starting to freaking cry. I was like, oh! It was so good. I was like, oh, Bray. So the door busts wide open. The light shines. I was like, oh, this is great. And then we see the fog, and then some woman it looks like a woman, some figure comes out, starts crawling to the lantern, and when it gets to the lantern, we see who it is. It's Nikki Cross, who is now Sister Abigail. So we see that, and then she goes, and then the camera kind of goes around the door on the left side, if you're watching at home. Actually, no. You're watching here. It's on the left side. They go to the back. We see basically security guards knocked down. They're dead. I'm like, what the hell? And then we see Rambling Rabbit with his freaking hammer. Big fucking guy. I was like, oh, that's gotta be Rowan or Dexter. I thought it was Dexter at first, but it's Rowan. It's Eric Rowan. Right? So we go past him into the gorilla position, which is basically like a horror movie. Blood. People look like they got shot. I was like, what the holy shit! So we see that. Fog in the gorilla position. People are down. Like Braun Strowman was down. Chad Gable looked like he got shot in the head. And then we see Husky the Pig, who's probably Joe Gacy. We see Mosi the Vulture, who is, I think we all know what that is, Dexter. They look great. And then we go further, we see Gable fucking look like he got shot in the head. And then we see Uncle Howdy with his arms out. I was like, oh, he looks like Raven. I was like, this is great. And then the fans are going nuts. I mean, it's still crying up a storm. And then they all come out, they pose right by the door, and Uncle Howdy picks up the lantern, the fans are going nuts, then he's like, we're here! That ends the show, cuts to black, and then we see that little, and it's Nikki Cross. I was like, oh my god, what a presentation! It was epic. I gave that part 5 out of 5. Just for that alone. Are we getting fucking... The Olympic trials are on now. NXT's about to start in a minute. Who cares about the Olympic trials? The Olympics start in 4 weeks. 5 weeks, really. In Paris. Ready? The U.S. national swimming team. Woo! Who cares about the fucking Olympics? Because you know the U.S. ain't gonna probably win half those medals. Except for like swimming and maybe basketball. That's it. Everything else they're probably gonna lose. Synchronized diving. Hey Kim, we're gonna do a somersault into the pool. Woo! Let's touch our toes and do a dive. And then we're gonna have a big hug. Who fucking cares? Anyway, so that whole Wyatt 6, which is spelled differently, is Wyatt S-I-C-K-S, not just the number 6 in it. So we got that. I wonder if they're gonna be in the signature for NXT tonight. Let's see. If they are, I'm gonna go nuts. They have to, or the little glitches here and there. Well, it doesn't look like it because there was glitches in the beginning, different parts. What happened, Suzu? Suzu's looking for Uncle Howdy now. Suzu! Come here, wrestling cat. Wrestling cat, come here. Come here, wrestling cat. Here she comes. Alright, so NXT is starting with, who is this? This is Trick Willie? Who is this? Oh, it's Javon Evans we're going to start off with. The young OG. Alright, so Javon Evans and his taped ribs after what happened last week with Shawn Spears basically fucking him up. Oh, we're going to start with a 25-man battle royal already? I don't see anybody from TNA in there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it? Okay, we got... I think we got Frankie Kazarian. I think I see Frankie Kazarian. Who's it? Ah! Joe Hendry! I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is in NXT! Ah, shit! Oh my god! Yes! Joe Hendry's gonna win this match! Oh my god! I knew I saw Frankie Kazarian! Oh, now he's gonna cut a promo.
Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry is here in NXT.
Yes! Woohoo! Joe Hendry, baby!
Cody Rhodes announced this battle royal was going to be 25 men.
Oh,
24 men and one sensation. That's big.
Alright, I can't play anymore of this. I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted. I don't give a shit. But I think we see Frankie Kazarian in the Battle Royal. Joe Hendry's in the Battle Royal! Oh, if he doesn't win the Battle Royal, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh! Make him win, please. I'm gonna... Yeah, bring back the NXT title to TNA. I would love that. Oh, I am freaking coming in my pants right now. Holy shit. I think everybody is watching right now. E-Sun, everybody. I'm a little late into the party, but I know that. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, I gotta go because Joe Hendry's on. So anyway, epic presentation for the Wyatt 6. I hope they use them correctly, and we'll see what happens next week. But oh baby, I love it. I'm going berserk now. Now what's coming out? Was it Ethan Page? Okay. But Joe Hendry in NXT tonight. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna go change my shorts right now, so I'll see you guys later for NXT, talk more about Joe Hendry and the Battle Royal and all that shit, but that's all I gotta say about that. So, thank you all for watching. Raw last night was epic. The Wyatt 6 presentation was just epic. So I gave Raw last night 8.5 out of 10 stars. Just epic. And we'll see what happens next week with the Wyatt 6 and what happens on SmackDown. And that's it. And we move on. Oh, now Ora Menza just beating the fuck out of Ethan Page on a nice little stare down with Joe Hendry. Yeah, there's Frankie Kazarian. Yeah, Frankie Kazarian's in the Battle Royal. I think Tony D's in there. Is that Tony D? Yeah, Tony D's in it. Yeah, my cousin's in it. He can win it. I want Joe Hendry to win it. No! No! Damn it! Fuck! Damn it! They threw Joe Hendry out. And it was Frankie Kazarian that did it, too. Because Frankie Kazarian beat Joe Hendry at against all odds, and now he's facing Ace Steel on Impact this Friday night. So I guess, as much as we wanted Joe Hendry to win the Battle Royal, the storyline going into Impact this week, and maybe going to Slammiversary. So, well, it's not going to be Joe Hendry, and it probably will not be Frankie Kazarian. So somebody from NXT will win this. Fuck. Damn it! So mad now. Why? Oh, but it was great to see Joe Hendry, though. Oh, Malik Blade, you go bye-bye. I'm done! Oh, Joe Hendry. Oh, alright. Let's change our shorts now and our panties for Joe Hendry. Because he's gone now, everybody's gonna be mad. Alright, so I'll be back later. 8.5 out of 10 stars for Raw. Wyatt 6 was just amazing. And that's it. Until next time, say my name, and I might appear again later on. So, until next time, peace.